Well, we're back at the dojo here. We're talking with Mark the Shark Fiala from Seward, Nebraska. One of our true freshmen, doing a great job. Has really looked good in the early season. Mark, what's kind of been your focus as you start the year this year?
Just getting all the wrestling I can in it right now and wrestle with the best kids in the room so I can become the best. And, you know, just working hard, being the first one in here and the last one out. And the more time I think you spend on the mat, you know, the better off you'll be. So, you know, I think just getting a lot of mat time in and getting a lot of experience working with a lot of good guys and the coaches. So.
Well, Mark, your work ethic has been tremendous. Gosh, you're in here early, you stay late, you work hard in between, you get your extra workouts in. You're doing all the right things. So, and I think you're doing that same thing in your classes. How are your classes going?
Oh, pretty good. I think right now, I mean, most of them are all A's. I think maybe a B, but we'll see. I had a test today, and hopefully it went well. I don't know the grade yet, so.
What was that in?
Algebra. So.
Ah.
We'll see how that goes.
You into that math?
Not really. No.
Well, now, Mark, I was a math teacher for 10 years, so a high school math teacher. So.
Well, you were trying to come in and help me in the study room that one time, but I don't know if you knew what you were talking about or not. So.
Seems like some of that stuff has passed me by.
I think so a little bit.
That's the last time you came to me. Of course, maybe that's my way of getting you not to come to me anymore. Act like I don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so, well, you know, you talked a little bit about kind of your focus, but as we went on our retreat, your symbol. Talk about your symbol, your brand, because it relates to what you're just talking about.
Yeah, my brand has 3 sharks intertwined for Mark the Shark, I guess, and you know, just kind of that attitude that sharks have, you know, that relentless, you know, and just destroy everything in their way. And then in each of the middle parts of the shark, there's openings, and one of the symbols is the alpha symbol, and that means you know, being the first, and then you have the omega, first and the last, and that just kind of represents being the first one in and the last one out. And then I also have a cross in the other opening to represent my faith in God. So
that was unique. That was really good. You put some thought into that, Mark, and all you guys did. But that was really good. I think for somebody just kind of new to doing that, you really did a great job at it. Put a lot into it. I mean, it meant something to you. So that was good. Well, you know, you guys, Mark, a tremendous football player, and of course, what a great wrestling career you had at Seward. Now we're ready to get into it. Now you're going to be wrestling this weekend. Are you looking forward to that?
Oh yeah. I've, you know, do my best. You know, worked hard. Tried to get in much mat time as I can before this first tournament. You know, so you know, I'm looking forward to it. Wrestling somebody else, you know, other than the guys in the practice room. So.
It's kind of time, isn't it? It's kind of time to.
I'm feeling pretty ready. I'm
you know,
excited.
It's time to kind of wrestle somebody else. You've wrestled all the guys, and you have been going against our best guys, just trying to wrestle our best guys, which is just making you better. You know, that thing, steel sharpens steel. I think you're right on. You're right on with that. Well, you know, Mark, we had our job shadow, and you spent some time with Jason Brills, who's a fireman. Is that you kind of thinking along those lines right now?
Oh yeah, I like that idea of being a fireman. It's kind of the same as this wrestling team, you know. You got that family atmosphere, all those guys in that house, you know, and just giving each other crap back and forth and stuff like that. That family atmosphere, and I don't know. It seems like a pretty rewarding job, pretty fun job, and I think I'd really like to do it. So.
Oh man, I think you'd be good at it. But Brilsy took you to his barn. They call it the barn.
Yeah. Took me to the house, the barn, and no, it looked like a pretty good deal. It's actually not that far from where I live, so I mean, I would probably be set up at that house, but.
Now your dad is actually on the volunteer fire department there in Seward, right?
Yep. He's on the Ulysses fire department.
Okay, Ulysses. Okay.
It's a pretty small town by our house, and I'm actually gonna probably be on it here in the next month or two. So I'm probably gonna be on the volunteer fire department with him. So.
great background for you.
Yeah, it'll look good on a resume. So.
Well, so you can see yourself doing that, maybe getting into that, and
yeah, being a fireman, and then that you can have more than one job. So maybe go back and help on the farm on the days off, and wait till Dad someday maybe gets old enough or needs some help, and then maybe think about retiring from firefighting and maybe go back to the farm with my brother, and we'll both go back and maybe work on the farm. So I don't know. We'll see where that takes us.
Well, of course, I grew up on a small farm, Mark, and honestly, I still miss parts of it. I really do. Of course, I lived in the city here for 40 years, but there's still parts of it I miss. I really enjoyed it. I don't think I would know how to do it anymore. It's changed so much since when it's a totally different game now. Farming is a totally different game. I mean, it's and I spent some time talking with your dad and stuff, and I would have to do some. There'd be some learning to take place.
Yeah. You're always learning new things. Even my dad, he don't know a lot, and you think you know something, and then you get a new piece of equipment, and they keep changing things on you. So you're always constantly learning new things about it.
Well, gosh, you got some great roommates there too, Mark. Taylor Escamilla and Ryan Pancoke, man, you guys got a great crew there.
Yeah, Ryan, Brent, Taylor, they're kind of.
Brent keep you guys in line, does he?
Yeah, he cracks the whip at the house a little bit. He sets the rules. I got everything. The first week was a little getting used to, but then I got the ropes now. I think so.
You haven't tried Brent yet, just to see if a little match there in the kitchen.
Oh no, yeah, we get it. I'll walk by him in the kitchen and he'll grab me up and we'll just start wrestling, and Taylor will be sitting on the other side of on the kitchen counter, and he'll be like, "Oh geez, at least go into the living room. There's no room in the kitchen." But that's kind of
Brent was up here the other night and worked out with you, so
yeah. He's kind of itching to get back on the mat,
Yeah.
So
how'd that go when you and him were up here?
Well, it went good. We did some drilling and went some live, and boy, you can tell wrestling him. He's another whole other step. He's a lot different style than a lot of the kids I've been wrestling here in the wrestling room. And I mean, different parts of the body were sore the next day compared to wrestling other kids. So.
Well, I think you're ready, Mark. You're ready for your first competition. I think you're ready for this next challenge. You've prepared well. I think you'll perform well up on the Daktronics, and I think you're going to have a great year. And we wish you a great year.
Well, thank you.
And you want to say hi to anybody?
Just Mom, Dad, Mitch, Nicole, and Fuyan family, Grandma, everybody who supports me back home. So.
Okay.